guys, Gold Minecraft here, bringing you another Minecraft video on Minecraft Survival World. Let's get back to business. Today's goal of a business is going to be harvesting the rest of the garden now, and we're going to be finishing up the cave of villagers, or the villager expansion area down below that I've been carving out. Which, by the way, it can go a lot further than I realized. Like, it goes very far. Like, I did some outside episode, and I got quite far in there. So far that I hit the sheep pen and the chicken pen, and I had to move them because otherwise there would be an explosion of sheep and chicken. And I showed that to you guys so that way you don't have to worry about the chickens and sheeps, because I would ask, like, did you kill them? Did they escape? What happened to them? And the answer was I just moved them. But yeah, I was sitting there trying to figure out what I wanted to do for today's video, because I figured you guys were tired of me mining stone.
Yes.
Although we're gonna have a lot more episodes of that happening, just because the project's gonna be so big.
Aha!
But also massive help. Because truly it's gonna be like a secondary village down below, which is gonna be perfect to hold beds and crafting tables, or workbenches, etc.
Woo!
And give the villagers the room they need to expand, while keeping up here looking nice and aesthetic.
Yes.
And there should be enough room down there too to make nice blocks of like beds and workstation, so that it's easy enough for me to get in there and like go ahead and trade with the villagers without having to run into 20 of them at a time. Because truly there's nothing worse than if you're trying to trade with the villagers and one of them goes into a crowd of like 20 of them and they're all surrounded by benches and shit.
Uh-oh.
And you just can't seem to click on the one village you want. And it's like, I think that scream was funny, so I'm going to leave that in there, but I know it was kind of weird. Just wanted to acknowledge that. But yeah, it's going to be really fun to have like a nice large area to really help expand the village exponentially. Because the more villagers breed, the more villagers there be, and the more chances there is for iron golems, and just better trades, and etc. So something I'm learning about myself recently, I'm kind of obsessed with strip mining. That little like cave out for the village. I don't know if just because I want like a bigger village or what it is, but it's just something very satisfying about digging a very large hole.
Wow.
Like I was expanding it for like 2 hours last night, and I had to stop myself in order to go to bed. Because I would have sat there for like 5 additional hours just mining away. And so I physically couldn't because I disrupted the natural landscape or something like that.
Oh.
Like, that's how obsessed I was. I think it helped a lot because I had a lot of resources in it. Like a surprising amount of copper and coal, and a little bit of iron. So I was like, wow! Ooh, treasure! Which I love treasure! If it's treasure and shiny, I love it. And if any people on the long forums that can see my face cam, I had to duck down to wipe my nose because my nose decided to sneeze in the middle of recording. Because when I'm not, it's more perfect timing. I don't know. So I figured that I wanted to spice up you guys' life and not just film myself mining stone repetitively.
Thank you.
So I decided to do a bit of farming. And I thought that was kind of fun, satisfying, quick, easy. Because I really just need to get that expansion done and release the villagers so I can start trading with them. It's one of those struggles that I struggle with as a small creator who's not well experienced enough to know how to edit videos to make them so you know, fast forward them so that way I can get a big project done. I cut the noise out, but the alarm just went off. But I was just saying, I'm a small creator and I'm just not well experienced enough to know how to edit videos so that way if our project takes like 5 minutes on screen for you.
Aha!
I don't have that skill yet. Eventually, but not yet. Speaking of future projects, I have a couple hopefully exciting videos coming up. Because it's been 2 popular games on YouTube land. I Am Monkey and Supermarket Simulator. I think both of them are like VR games that have been turned into app versions. And I recently downloaded them. Now they are free versions, so my main concern is ads. Because if it serves me an ad every like minute or 2, then I can't make good videos out of it. And therefore I can't upload it to the channel. So no guarantees, I have to experiment with it first, but I'm hoping to be able to play this for the channel because I really wanted to explore them, and I think it'd just be really fun videos. And I know in the future I'm gonna not have this problem, because in the future I'll be able to edit out all the ads. And the only reason why I need to edit those out is because of copyright issues.
Oh.
Then the video can't be posted, and it just makes it choppy. But later on, when I learn to be a little more good with my editing, and I learned how to chop out those ads, then I can play a ton of cool app games and make fun, reactive content to them, and bring variety to the channel. It's not just Minecraft. Because I love Minecraft, but I know you guys sometimes want other games. I'm a firm believer in variety is the spice of life. Trying new things just makes it funner. Because otherwise, life gets stale and boring, and then you don't want to do anything. But if you get variety, then it gets exciting, you know?
Yes.
So once again, I'm going to ask you guys, if you have any games you want me to play, please comment down below, and I will check them out and see if I can make some videos up. Of course, there's restrictions, like I can only record on my phone right now, and also it's got to be free, and also can't have too many ads in it. I mean, I guess I can go up to like $2 or $3 and pay for the game if it's really good and you guys would really want to watch and see on the channel. But that's really good for me to pay that money for. And on the topic of like future uploads, I really would like to do some VR games too. Because I've seen so many videos online of people who have introduced me to games that I really want to go and explore, but they never go back and finish it, or just don't go and explore it fully. And I really, really want to. And I understand that maybe on their channel that video didn't do good, or the game wasn't interesting to them, or whatever. But I'm one of those people that I really just want to explore every nook and cranny of every game I get into. Even if it's the most horrible, cheap game you can think of, I still will try to explore it to the max. And sure, I maybe won't post the video online unless I find something interesting out, but I still just would like to know what's going on in the world of whatever that world I want. Like, some of the games I really want to play, I can't really think of the name. Shoot, it's the one squishy you played, and it's about like the Snackimals. I think it's what it's called, Snackimals. Basically, an island full of like living food, and I really, really want to go explore that. And I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys how cool VR is, so I won't go into too much details about it, and I don't really have much else to say about it. Just I would like to get into it, and I also need to just have a space available to where I can actually play VR without crashing the walls and stuff. Because right now, my current administration and my current office space is not really suited for that. Moving on from VR, I was looking at the prices of various different consoles, because one of the things I really would love to do is collect one of every console and every like version that what. For example, like collect the original Xbox, every 360, then Xbox One, and so on and so on. With PlayStation, Wii, and etc. And start with like Generation 1 through the current generation, and then I'll go into collecting different like colors, different limited editions, and of course, I want to go and collect these games as well. And that brings us to back to YouTube land, because it'd be really fun to go and visit old games, like these really weird old games that, you know, are kind of strange and kind of forgotten, but little hidden gems. It'd be nice to have collection. Then maybe one day, this is way like probably impossible, not gonna lie, because the amount of space I would need and the fact that it'd be a whole big adventure. But eventually I'd like to make like a museum, a gaming museum that has like a library where you can like rent out all kinds of different editions of the games. Like I have multiple copies of them, so other people can join them. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then also in that same space, if I ever get the chance to make the museum, I also have like a whole bunch of different phones I've collected and other various devices and gadgets that I've collected over the years, just to have like a fun little display of them. Because back in the day, they used to sit there and preserve like historical artifacts, right? And nowadays, with the technology being as advanced as it is, and every year new technology being made, and old technology being recycled or outdated, it's more important to preserve those technology pieces, to me, because those are what's going to make it more valuable in the future. But enough of the hypothetical future museum. And the reason why I wanted to talk about that is because I was really surprised to look at Walmart, and they have repaired versions of like PlayStation 1s, Nintendo 64s, and GameCubes on their website.
Whoa!
Which I was just totally impressed. Because Amazon does have the same kind of concept of like renewed technology, but the one time I bought something from them that was kind of iffy. I mean, it wasn't the best stars, so that was my bad, but I bought it for like $100, and it didn't turn on. So I trust Walmart a little bit more just because they're a big company, and I can easily return it, and it doesn't make it as big of a hassle. So I can go to Walmart up the street and go, hey, I want to return this, and they'll be like, okay. And then there's the worst option, in my opinion, freaking eBay. You can go on there and buy stuff, but it's like, after you wonder if it's a scam or not, or if it's going to be a picture of it or whatever, and I just do not trust it. But yeah, I was totally impressed that Walmart was still selling stuff like that, because it's like, I never would expect them to do that. And they were relatively cheap too. Like, most of the stuff I was looking at was under $200, which I was fairly impressed with too. Because if I can collect these consoles for fairly cheap, then I can focus on the games, and then I can have beautiful games for you guys to record on and to enjoy, and just for myself to enjoy. Any kind of a cool, fun thing to collect. And of course now is the time to go collect most of this stuff, because, given a few more years, some of the stuff won't even be available, and it'll be marked up the bazoo. So now it's important to get them while they're cheaper. And I do want to collect all the handheld versions too, like DS's, all the off-brand stuff too. That's like trying to PlayStation but not. I'm gonna collect all that stuff, because there's some really cool stuff, and it'd be fun to collect that. And with the off-brand stuff and the little handheld games and things like that, those companies started up, but then they also got a business in like the same year. So it's very fun, because I know I have some really rare piece of game history that doesn't have a large collector's circle, so it'd be hard to find later down the road.
Aha!
Now, the only thing that's difficult about collecting this kind of stuff is, of course, keeping it up to date and making sure that it works. Because if this stuff doesn't work, then it's not really as valuable. Still valuable because it's still an object and can be repaired, but you still want to be able to take care of it and make sure that it actually performs good, turns on, stuff like that. Because that's what collectors are going to want. And in a hypothetical museum, I would totally, if I opened something like that, I would totally hire an IT specialist to go ahead and be working on the various devices I have, and making sure they work. Yeah, and this is one of my current, because the hypothetical museum of gaming / technology is one of 3 big dreams I have, that if my life took direction, I'd be happy with it.
Whoa!
Another 2 are either owning a farm for like growing like plants or food, or animal farm, or probably both, or owning a plant shop is another dream. If I can either own a plant shop on my own a farm on my own, or make this museum happen, I'd be so happy to have this collection done. Because then I would retire when I'm 6 years old, whatever. I'd be like, yes, I lived a good life. Anyways, it is the end of the video, so thank you guys so much for watching my videos and for all the support you've given me. And make sure you subscribe for more awesome videos. Make sure you leave a like, leave me a comment so I can chit chat with you guys. Make sure you share this, and make sure you hit a bell to be notified of Brent's making new videos almost daily. And above all else, make sure you guys have an awesome, amazing, golden day. Bye bye now. Bye 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 bye.